You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
Nah, buddy, you ain't finna do that. Dude, you're not gonna do that. You talking about 50 ain't relevant no more. Nah, y'all ain't finna do that. Cause when 50 was going at Diddy, y'all was all cool with it. Y'all wasn't saying 50 wasn't relevant. When 50 was going at Diddy, you was not saying 50 wasn't relevant. They was in here cheerleading 50, getting behind 50, and saying, yeah, man, 50 that nigga, man. Now all of a sudden, that Jay-Z is out here getting slammed for ducking smoke with 50 Cent. Now you want to come around here talking about 50 ain't relevant no more? Now we ain't doing that shit, bro. Not happening. I'm sorry, we're not doing that, bro. It's not happening, bro. You guys move the goalpost so much, it's disgusting. It's not happening, dog. You're not going to be able to come in here and move the goalpost. It's not going to work, son. It's not going to work. So you coming out here talking about some 50 ain't relevant no more. Nobody want to hear that shit. You full of it, bro. Because once again, when 50 Cent was out here dogging Diddy, y'all love every part of what 50 Cent was saying. Now, all of a sudden, that Jay-Z is out here getting Grand Slam, pardon me, B, for ducking smoke. He went at everybody except for 50. And 50 been out here criticizing that nigga the most. Who have been on Jay-Z helmet more than Drake? Who have been on Jay-Z helmet more than Nicki? Who have been on Jay-Z helmet? Let's keep going. More than Oskino. Who been on Jay-Z helmet more than Kanye? Who been on Jay-Z helmet more than all these people pretty much? 50 Cent. 50 Cent. That nigga ain't one. That nigga ain't say 50 name. You know why he ain't say 50 name? That nigga talk all that shit. You know why he ain't say 50 name? Because you know 50 will do a documentary on that ass. He don't want that type of smoke. See, he know 50, that nigga won't stop. 50's kind of stupid. He won't stop. See, he didn't say, I'm going to say it again. He said all them niggas, now they criticizing him. Because he said all these names. 50 Cent has been on Diddy's helmet longer than all these dudes. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. He went at Dame Dash. 50 been beefing with Jay before Dame Dash. 50 Cent had been on his helmet when he was rocking with Dame Dash. These are facts. So everybody that's out here slamming 50 on social media slamming Jay for ducking smoke with 50, they right. That nigga ain't want no smoke. That nigga set up on the stage and he called out everybody except 50. Because he know that 50 is one to go all the way. And I'm talking about to the ground dirt. He know that. That nigga ain't trying to be in no documentary fucking with 50. See, look, we got to just tell the truth around here, bro. You got to ask yourself. Everybody like, hey, man, Jay-Z went all them niggas. Hey, man, why ain't Charlotte Ugly, all these other dudes talk about how he ducked 50 Cent, point blank period? Right? Ask that question. Ask that question. Ask that question. Why did he duck that? We literally had to ask that question. Right? He ducked that conversation. He ducked that conversation. Right? Keep it 100. Right? I'm trying to tell you what it is. Right? Y'all need to cut this capping ass shit out. Right? Cut it out. Right? I'm just gonna keep this thing 100 with y'all. All the way across the board. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Right? Say whatever you want to say. All right? Say whatever you want to say. I know what you ain't going to say. I know what you ain't going to say. Ask yourself. Look at what I got up on the screen right here, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. This is all that shit that 50 been doing to Jay-Z over the years. That nigga Jay-Z ain't want no smoke. Curtis Jackson has held a long, competitive, and often one-sided. One-sided. That means Jay-Z didn't even start this shit. This was 50 who came out effing with this nigga. And he still ain't want no smoke. Often one-sided public rivalry with Jay-Z, Sean Carter, marked by diss tracks, interviews, social media jabs, and business critiques spanning over 25 years. He been on this nigga helmet for 25 years. And most recently, he been dogging Jay-Z online, calling him camel, putting up pictures of camels, all kind of stuff. Trolling the man, throwing the man in there with the Diddy conversation, all kind of stuff. Then he put up a picture of Jay-Z and like I said before, bro, he been doing all this. Why everybody asking why Jay-Z ain't go look for that smoke with 50? Why did he duck that smoke with 50 Cent? That's a real question. Why is he picking and choosing? So you'll go at Drake, Kanye, Dame Dash, a female Nicki Minaj, but 50, who you know willing to get down and funky with you. You know 50 willing to get disgusting with you. Oh, you didn't want that? Why you didn't want that? Why he didn't want that, yo? You know 50 willing to get disgusting with this dude. Why he ain't want that smoke, though? Why duck that smoke? That's the real, hold on. That's the real unadulterated smoke right there. That's all the smoke a nigga like Jay-Z can handle right there. Right? James, what up, dog? Why duck that smoke? Why duck it? Why? Answer the question. He ran from that, though. If you're going to call out somebody, call him out. Call out 50. 50 been dogging you the longest. Let's go through some of this stuff 50 said. Shout out to my boy James in the building. Y'all ain't subscribed to this channel. Know your boy sports and news. Y'all already know what it is, right? So it says the origins of the beef. And 50 started the beef. This is the thing. 50 started the beef with that nigga. 50 started the beef with this nigga. Think about that. He started the beef with him. And Jay-Z and 50 still been beefing with him to this day. 50 been going on that. 50 been going in on Jay-Z damn near as much as he was going in on Diddy. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. Right? And niggas online saying he picking and choosing. They said because that nigga 50, and I went and looked up, I said, well, let me go see how much 50, because 50 has been on this nigga helmet. 50 started in 99 at this nigga on How to Rob, right? Think about this. Now, Jay-Z said, I'm about $1 with the F is 50 cents. That's his only response, right? Think about what I'm saying to y'all, right? Right? 50 been going at this nigga. Approach is overly business-oriented rather than street loyal, right? In a 2026 interview, 50 contrasted his hands-on My People style with Jay-Z's more transactional one. He claimed that Jay-Z only collaborates with artists once they've already been successful and don't need him, right? Right? Remember, so think about that. And then, hold on, think about this. He went at Gilly, too, for $1 million worth of game. But these niggas ain't do half of what 50 did to you. That nigga 50 said so much about this nigga Why he ain't go knocking on 50 door? Because that nigga know 50 gonna fuck around, come with a goddamn documentary, and then it's gonna get ugly. That's all I'm asking. Why Jay-Z ain't go look for that smoke? 50. You call out everybody else except for 50. And 50 been on you the most, more than everybody. 50 been on your helmet more than everybody. And for the longest. 25 years of cooking your ass. Right? You gotta notice he didn't do that shit to 50. That's crazy when you think about it. You talking about smoke. 50 would have came and got that today. That's Jay-Z. 50 would have said, oh, let's get that today. Shit, I guarantee you, if Jay-Z would have came up there and dissed him, see, 50 did that shit to Fab in him because 50 think that he don't put Fab in him in the same level as he put Jay-Z. If Jay-Z would have came out there and said something, man, 50 would have been out there jump. 50 would have came out here ASAP, nigga. ASAP Rocky. And y'all know this. And I don't agree with everything 50 do. But y'all know he coming out there in his helmet. So he did the freestyle on the stage. He dissed everybody. Right? Remember in the interview, he said he don't like talking about people's kids. Went out there and talked about Nicki Minaj's kids. Even though he said that he don't like talking about kids. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Right? But I just want to know why he ain't look for that with 50. That's all I want to know. 50 been dissing you the most, bro. He been on your helmet the most. Now let's keep going, man. 50 claimed that no one really knew Jay-Z before his marriage to Beyonce and then boosted his mainstream profile. 50 don't went took it to Beyonce. 50 don't went all in on this nigga. 50 has suggested that Jay-Z should be called a hater for early attempts at rallying artists against his rise. Remember the same thing y'all seeing right now with Drake? Now look, and we're going to talk about something else later on tonight. Something else that happened. Everybody was making a scene. Everybody been whispering that Jay-Z be trying to get everybody to go against Drake behind the scenes. Why y'all see Charlamagne and all these niggas, Lauren LaRosen, reposting everything with Jay-Z, oh, who and holler. Drake got a hit album, smash hit album, past Jay-Z, past Michael Jackson, whether we like it or not, past them. And they still hating. Right? When the last time Jay-Z had a hit song? Drake been giving you hits for the last 16 years. Consecutively. Whether you like, it's a like it or not thing. You can hate all you want to hate. He been giving you hits for 16 straight years. You cannot deny what Drake has done in the game. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care about all Ticket Man, the Drizzy, and that. Man, nigga, I don't give a fuck. All these motherfuckers is flawed. Every last one. You can't show me one of them that ain't flawed. Y'all sit there and did that shit with Kendrick Lamar, but Drake called out Kendrick Lamar, said, nigga, why you ain't marry your wife, nigga? You talking all this whole high power, next level shit. He also accused the man of beating on his wife. Is that true? So let's keep going. Right? I'm just saying. But when you think about a guy like Drake, man, it's too many. That nigga got too many hits. He got way too many hits. It's not even a question. Life is Good, Grammys. What else he got? Changing Locations. God's Plan. Come on, man. Wait for You with Future. Stop this shit, man. Before I really start going crazy, man. Wu-Tang Forever. Furthest Thing, Connect. Come on, dog. Come Through, All Me. All hits. All hits. Live from the Gutter, Jumpman. Big Ring, Scholarships. You want me to keep going? I can keep going. Pound Cake was a hit. With Jay-Z. Stop it, man, before I really start going in on these cats. Blue Tent. Mob Ties. These are all the tracks that Drake got. And we ain't even went deep into his bag. to walk it like I talking shit with Migos. Don't make me do that shit. Did a Billy on. Come on, man. Let's stop it, man. Before I really start getting deep into this nigga profile. And I ain't even gone to his current albums. I can go way back to Trophies, right when on Young Money, all that shit, bro. Stop it. Sicko Mode with Travis Scott. That did a Billy's. Y'all stop playing, man. For y'all get embarrassed out here, man. This shit can get real ugly, man. So, anyways, 50, right? He been cooking this nigga. He said the nigga got golf course music. He accused Roc Nation of trying to exclude him from the 2020 Super Bowl show, right? He said he only appeared because Eminem insisted that he appeared, right? The Diddy allegations, the following 2024 civil lawsuits, which both had denied, 50 trolled Jay-Z heavily on social media. He posted jokes about the Super Bowl deal potentially being affected, mocked Jay-Z attending the Mufasa Lion King premiere with his family, said they said I wrapped up, I blinked up, you know what? Everybody get dressed, we going to see Mufasa, whatever. He shared a Photoshop highlighted lyrics, right? To Jay-Z's song, referencing quote unquote girls, to question Jay-Z amid those scandals. He posted missing memes about Jay-Z during Diddy situations, right? Stop this, man. He been on Jay-Z helmet. He been doing Jay-Z worse than all these other people. Bro, what 50 did to Jay-Z was way worse than what Drake did, bro. But he went at Drake. Right? He went at Drake. Think about this, y'all. He went at Drake. Right? Why he ain't go at old boy? He went at Drake. Think about what I just said to you. He ain't go at 50. He went at Gilly. $1 million worth of game. He ain't go at 50. He went at the females. Jag. Nicki. He ain't go at 50. Dame Dash. Oskino. He ain't going 50 though. Y'all gotta ask yourself that question. Why did he duck 50 Cent? Did everybody talking about this shit online? I said, hold on, man. Ain't nobody doing video talking about this. Cause that is damn sure facts. Why that nigga duck 50 Cent? Oh, he know 50 gets surgical with that thing. He know that shit finna go all the way. He goes, if he would have said 50, y'all already know 50 would have started trying to talk about he gonna work on a documentary on this nigga, man. Y'all already know. Jay-Z ain't really want that smoke, man. He don't want 50 to go that far. Trust me, bro. Trust me, I tell y'all this. He don't want that. So, I just want you to think about what I just said. Why did he pick on 50 Cent? Why did he pick on Drake and everybody else? Because he said they diss him, but he ain't say nothing about 50. 50 diss him more than anybody. 50 been dissing the nigga for 25 years. Period. Right? Right? Peep game. He never did he diss Tupac? Well, Tupac ain't no other nigga like me. FJZ. And I smoke daily. Right? Tupac stayed dissing Jay-Z. He stayed dissing bro. Tupac, he said, man, all them weak Jay-Z and man, where was that smoke? Where was that smoke? Jay-Z was in the game. He had reasonable doubt, all this shit out. He was in the game. Remember when Tupac was calling that nigga out? Tupac was slandering this nigga. Nas went at that nigga. Fake thug, no love. You get the slug. CB folk. Man, what? Nas came out on the track. Fake thug, no love. You get the slug. Nas came out on that shit, nigga. Esco stood up. Keep it a bean, nigga. Will it be Gilmore Crows? Nigga, act like you know. That nigga said, what you want to see, I already have. The gift and the curse, fuck that shit. The first shall be last, nigga. I'm a man's man, a rapper's rapper, GODSONLB, none after. That nigga said it hurt me when I had it in his whole squad for Dolo. That nigga, he just sliced like a Gensu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, and that's official. Y'all niggas crazy, nigga. Y'all crazy. That nigga Nas, he ain't back. That nigga Nas went right at Pop. Them niggas had to meet up and squash that shit before Nas passed. I mean, before Tupac passed. R.I.P. to the legend. That's what I'm saying. Do you think Jay-Z would have ever did that to Tupac? Went on stage and freestyle this and that? Come on, man. Pop was on these niggas' helmets. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. All these people celebrating dudes in this era we live in now, man, y'all wouldn't have been celebrating them niggas then. Y'all wouldn't have been celebrating them niggas then. That nigga say, ain't no other nigga like me. Fuck Jay-Z. He been saying that. Right? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this. I'm just looking at why. I'm asking the question everybody online is asking right now. Shit, that nigga ain't mentioned 50. Everybody was saying that. I had to think. I said, damn, he sure as hell didn't mention 50. Why he ain't mention 50 though? Right? Y'all answer that question in the comment section. Why didn't he respond to 50? When 50 said, nigga, I want smoke, why he didn't respond? Why didn't he respond? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Matter of fact, did anybody know if 50 Cent? Let me see if 50 Cent said something about this. Because you know nigga be trolling. Let's see if he said something online. 50 got something to say about everybody. Hold on. I'm just saying, we waiting on that. Right? We waiting on that. So y'all let me know. You say he slammed 50. When he slammed 50? Tell me that, brother. You said he slammed 50. When did he slam 50, brother? We waiting on you to tell us that. You said he slammed 50. When did Jay-Z slam 50? The only thing he said was one line, and that was almost 20-some years ago. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? That's all he said. All right. So I'm just wondering, right? I'm asking y'all, right? Man, oh man, oh man. So again, right? Like, share, subscribe, man.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.